They're all ill. Oh, really? No. What is wrong with this game? It's so cruel. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to take the hits. Oh, that's such a big hit. Oh. Just don't start the quest. I can't afford any more discontent to then get the... You gotta get your discontent lowered. If you remember right. Okay. Thank you, Gaga, for the warning. A drunken outburst. Captain, one of our workers has got drunk, and now he's scaring people, shouting some nonsense about the lords. The lords are coming in that ship. You'll see. They're coming with that bastard Lord Craven to take what's ours. Let him be. Oh, we can't shut him up? Oh, because we don't have the guard station. Oh, no. Okay. That did actually feel like slight. Okay. Alright, so we have a road going to the steel thingy. We're gonna have some more steel coming in. We need to start thinking about more hunters' huts. I'm gonna make 2. So a little overkill, but we do have more people coming in. If they're all ill, they're not gonna be working anyway. And probably should just make huts. Good little hiccup. I tried doing it yesterday when I read the same statement, but I don't think it was kind of weird. Urgent need for treatment. Captain, our people have gathered to protest. The number of untreated sick keeps rising, but you seem to ignore the problem. I'm actually not ignoring it. I just can't do much about it. Guess we have to do this one. And this one will kind of help a little bit in the end there. Alright, so let's cancel... Let's cancel the Hunter's Hut. And let's build another medical post. Alright, 13 workers. 10 of them are going to go in there. Oh my goodness, our generator. Alright. They're going to last for another half hour. So let's go down to 1. And we're going to flip over. We're going to flip the overdrive here. I should have done that before. Oh well. Surge 4, thanks for the follow. Cool. If you're curious, I was like keeping count of everything. Let's see if I can get it real quick. I kind of lost count. Oh. Oh boy. Okay. Actually, I can probably see it in the front page, right? Oh boy. Ignoring on hard mode is not good. Alright, I can't get it. I think you're like, gotta be around like 27, 28 then? Somewhere around there? Okay, what came up? Oh, the scouts, cool. I really appreciate it, Surge 4. Alright, the White Pass. The trail is barely visible. The wind blasting through the narrow ravine between the rock faces carries the smell of campfire smoke. Our people must be close by. Let's explore. Led by fools, shouts and cheers break through the howling wind as we descend from the pass into a small group. Are you from the city? Asked one of the refugees, relieved by her answer. He tells us about a group of know-all engineers who led them in the wrong direction. There's a little last autumn snarky engineer-worker feud. Alright, so let's go ahead and escort them. 10 engineers, nice. Definitely need them. What's the timeline for them? 1 day, and these guys are about in a day. So we're about to get so many people. Alright. Tomorrow, we are just building huts. That's it. Huts and hunter huts. What would be really nice right now is the next tier. Now we don't have any wood for the actual research. Oh my goodness. Oh, here we go. Here's the deaths. 8 people died. Oh my. So we're at 39 still? There he goes. 40? That's it? We definitely should be higher than that. Were we at like 28 or something before? Alright, so let's turn this thing back on. I kind of lost track of it. This is why I'm really bad at micromanaging. Oh man, that's what just happened. I did not micromanage that well. My plan was to stop it at level 1 and then turn it back on and hit overdrive. Crud. Alright, well. We did the thing. Need more food. Does this have a limit to how many people can actually be here? I don't think it does. Cemetery. Proper place to bury. No. I'd say so. It's weird that it's not updating. Maybe it takes... that's right. It takes time to actually carry the bodies there. Okay. Oh. One of the guards died. And we actually had this gathering post at 6 when we hit the 24-hour thing. Oh, what a fool. Alright. Do we have any more workers we can move around? Alright, and it is the next day now. We cannot afford research on anything we're actually interested in. We're kind of falling behind there. Medical post upgrade I'm actually a little bit more interested in just because it's going to take us a day. Is it going to take us a day to actually get enough wood anyway? Let's see, what is the income? 5 per hour? I think it's 160 per day. Let's see. Wall drill, 136 per day. Okay. So technically we should be able to start researching in the same day. 24-hour shifts will kill someone every time, by the way. Except for the first time you use it. Oh, okay, so that's why this gathering post actually had less people. And it was children. Oh no, our hope is actually really low. Just noticed that. Yeah, this is tough. I don't know if we're gonna be able to survive this at all. I think we're gonna have to sacrifice a little bit there. 4 or 5? You want me to build another medical post? Where's our engineers? We have 4 engineers in here. Oh, what a fool. Put one more in here, one more in there. Okay. And one more in here. Okay. So we have 1 more engineer. Stick him in the research. I really think we need a research. I think medical post might be... It's probably not time to, but if everybody who's coming here is going to be sick... Let's see, what's everybody's timeline? Going into treatment 4 days? 4 days for treatment. That is so bad. About 4 days going into treatment. It must be like gravely ill or something. 3 days. RIP. Medical is really important in refugees. It really is. It's highly underestimated for me. Alright, so we're not researching anything. I think we have to do the next tier. Is that the right choice? They're gonna give us the most length. Oopsie. Alright, I think I'm gonna do medical post upgrade. I feel impatient. You know what? We should wait for tier 2. We should wait for tier 2. Alright, let's take everybody out of our workplace here. Let's add 1 more to all of them. And that leaves us with 5 more. And we should actually be able to fully staff all of them now. Which means we can build another one. And what does that do for a timeline? Still, is it still 4 days? Oh, here's that 500 hours of Gaga's experience coming into play. Timeline is still the same. Okay. So we could build another medical post. It might be... Alright, there we go. Never mind. Quest is complete. I mean, of course we could use another medical post. I mean, why wouldn't we? Alright, so where's our... Do we have any other workers we can kind of move around? Oh yeah, this is only half staff, so we're only going to get 80? No. 70? Yeah, we're only going to get 70 wood this day. Alright, it's still the morning, so we still have... We're going to have enough, I think. Oh, but our steelworks needs some people now. Okay, so... Let's do the jack thing and take everybody out of food. I'm really bad at this usually. I'm really bad at this. I end up like forgetting what I've done. Press V, economy tab. Yeah, our coal income is okay on level 1. It's definitely not going to be okay on level 2. Yeah, 108 per day. 13 per day. Dismal. Yeah, we're only like barely just meeting our food. Oh, I didn't know there was actually a sick one. Sick status, sick status. 35 untreated citizens. Citizens in treatment 50. Deaths yesterday was 1. Pretty sure it was like 9. Or maybe that's today. The efficiency for this one is really low because everybody's out sick. One person sick causes it to drop that far? Housing. Vacant beds 10. So with... Oh, we're about to get hit with 34 people. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and start fully staffing for our workers. There we go. Cool. This gathering post will be in range of that. And the next group is going to be 40, 57, or 47, and 50, 60. So we need... I think we need 7 huts in our future. We're gonna wait until we hit 75 so we can start researching. Avalanche survivors found. Captain, the refugees who survived the avalanche in the Black Spire have reached our city. They have finally been reunited with their friends. Hope rises slightly, I see. Sweet. Give me that hope. Oh, the struggle. Let's see. I kind of wish the economy was like a little bit more in real time instead of overtime. Maybe it is for certain things. So our food income is actually pretty good. So let's take 5 people out of there. And we need to make sure we're getting our effects, our passive effects from the guard towers. Let's see, what else can we do? Oh, where's the marker? Oh, that was the Book of Laws. Alright, I don't know what to do next here. I'm just not sure what to prioritize. Oh wait, extended shift. Yes. Oh yes. Alright, I'm so glad we have this right now. Extended shift. And this one's on the 24-hour schedule. This one will also be an extended shift. It's going to give us a little bit of discontent, but we can always turn it off and get the discontent back. This one will also be on extended shift. And food... If the kitchen has extended shift on, then it'll help with the hunger because they'll be able to actually start earlier when the food actually comes in. And it should yield a lot more food. Because these hunter huts are only turning in food around 6, and it leaves 2 hours without actually making meals. And I think that's where a lot of our food is actually going. Hey, Gaga. Gagaboo. The guard towers, or the watchtowers, the value that they offer... The value that they offer, is that actually dependent on how many people are in there? So if I have more workers, does that actually increase the hope it generates every day? If you know. How's our coal coming in? So our coal is kind of okay. If we do... I don't think I'm going to switch until... Let's see, what are we looking at right now? Everyone's livable. So when the first one hits, we're going to drop the overdrive, and we're going to go to level 2. And I think we should be able to sustain livable in most of the zones. Alright, so we have 3 workers. Suppose we can stick more people in here. Also get a few extra foods. I think we can use another gathering post too. Might as well build them ahead of time. This thumper will be a little cold. There's no steam hub out there. Anybody who's just joined us here, we are on our way here. We're about to get, actually let's do some math real quick. So 47, 50, 63, or 63, 62, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna just meet 250. As long as nobody dies. We're in a death freeze right now. Please, nobody die. It should make it more efficient with more people, but essential needs like heat, food, beat guard tower effects. So short staffing the guards is good when needed. Okay, gotcha. Alright, so we have a few kids. I think maybe we switch 20 hours. 20 hours from now will be 5 in the morning? No, that's 12. Free time, not for everybody. It's not free time for everybody. Some people are working till 8. Alright, so we do have... We don't have enough for... We don't have enough steel. What's going on with the steel? Should have done extended shift. Uh-oh. Did I just get caught? Nope. The final group. The people from this group say no more refugees are coming. We were the last to leave the ship, so we should be the last to reach the generator. There's no living soul left on the trail behind us. I remember reading this yesterday. Alright, that's our last group. 209. So we have the final big group of 47. Which can be our last requirement in 3 hours. It leaves us with 2 days, about a day and a half maybe, actually, to stay alive. I think the timing here is going to be 22 hours, so this is going to be halved. This is double, right? I think it's double per hour. So we want this to hit 24, and I think we should be good. Oh boy. Starving and hungry. Captain, our people are protesting. They're hungry and scared. Their friends and loved ones are starving, and some of them have died. They demand food now. Let's see. You'll have 2 days to feed everyone and provide a new source of food. We can't disperse the crowd. We can't afford the discontent. So we have to pick something. There's no way we're going to be able to stockpile any amounts of food whatsoever, but we could probably do this one. Since we are meeting demands, and we did just get some more workers, so that should be achievable. In fact, I think we should be able to make another hunter hut. I love the ring. We should be able to make another hunter hut and build all the tents like right now. And I think we might build another steam hub over here in an effort to also get the wall drill thing. So we need 7, right? So 4 and then another 5. So actually we need like 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's already in range. 7. I was thinking about putting a gathering post right here instead. Can't really afford the steam hubs, and I want to put another medical post over here. We can actually put a house over here actually. Let's do that. 8. Okay, so we need a few more roads. Guess we have to wait until tomorrow, but we can at least satisfy that one. Okay. Okay, let's put some workers in there. 11 children are left. Oh boy. Alright, we just got hit with all the people. Hope rises. You saved all of our people. You did it. Our friends and families, brothers and sisters, hublins. It's like a hobgoblin who's a husband. It's a married hobgoblin. And wives are safe. We're stronger now. We've proved that together we can achieve the impossible. Okay. Hey, we did the quest. I did not expect to actually get this far this run. So now it's time to hit level 2. We're going to leave overdrive on for now until level 2 is achieved. Last refugees found. Sir, the refugees who took the wrong turn at the White Pass have reached your city. They look around eagerly, longing for a hot meal and warm bed. Okay. So this is almost there. As soon as this hits, we can turn this thing off. I can confirm Hunt's trick still works, by the way. Oh. The trick you mentioned, or that Jack mentioned, I think. Damaged snowcat. That's new. Abandoned camp. I know we're going to get the lords here pretty soon. I don't think we're actually going to be able to walk all the way out there. So let's do the abandoned camp. Haven't done that one yet. So the hunter's thing does work. Ooh. Okay, so these guys are working at night, and tomorrow they're gonna have a new job. So they, so Gagabao, in the last autumn, the game kind of catches you doing that. Does it get this? So the game doesn't actually catch you doing that with the hunter's huts in this one, in this expansion? I'm pretty sure we are going to lose. And, like around after this time, we're gonna have so many sick people. We have a better handle on sickness than we did last time, though. Yeah, I think it's because last autumn is more recent. Gotcha. I love that they did that. I got so excited the game was like, oh man, you can't do that. I'm telling you, if you do that, people are going to be really unhappy. It's like, thank you for catching me. That's so good. Alright, so we can stack some people around. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3. I'm actually excited to play this on medium. This is so hard. It's so hard on hard. It's so unbelievably hard. I feel like every choice I'm making is the wrong one. Even if it's a legitimately good choice, it's like, is it? Alright, so... Me. Alright. So we're going to build another steam hub. That is part of the plan. It says 20 steel. We're not going to be able to do any research. How are you supposed to balance research with, like, doing stuff you need? I mean, is it now, like, I don't really care about the people's health? You need to have people in work before shift starts, so you need to switch from day job to hunting before 6. It'll probably be tomorrow. I think we're gonna survive a little bit longer. We're probably gonna fail tomorrow. Not that we're planning on failing. You know, we're putting in the professor try here. Yeah, I have more hope than I did last time we were at this point. I think it's the public hut, the public house, and the early fighters, the fighters tent thing, that has really benefited us up to this point. Because at this point, we would have already been hit with the hope quest, and we wouldn't have been able to do it. All right, the next law. Fighting arena, we did that. Dueling law, house of pleasure. Alright. What about purpose? And order. Guard stations. We're gonna need guard stations. Actually, I think that's a narratively required thing coming up here. I feel like it might be. So what do we need to actually build it? 10. So right now we're looking at 1030 steel. Just for stuff we have to build. And then, is it only wood that's required for the steelworks? Oh, it is only wood. Oh. I didn't know. I didn't realize it was only wood. So we could build a second one. Oh my goodness, I'm feeling a little less stressed now. Oh my gosh, if we could survive this on hard? Oh my goodness. That's exciting. I'm not super confident, I have to admit right now, for this particular playthrough. Oh, that big bass. I don't remember hearing that before. Alright, so our priorities, research should probably start first. But I think I want the second steelworks. I think it's 25, so we can move. So we can at least take advantage of a whole day of gathering steel from 2 different places, or most of a day. I think that's more important because it'll help us actually achieve it a little bit sooner. I mean, we're going to get 75 wood today anyway, because we're going to be getting 136 because we're fully staffed. I don't think anybody's sick. Yeah, so we should expect 136 today. Alright, so here we go. Boop. And as planned, we can just continue that road. And we'll be able to take some of our workers out of the hunter's huts. Looks like we still have 15 homeless people, young people. Captain, a young couple asked us to deliver this note to you. We were separated on the trail and had to fight back to spare. Thanks to your efforts, we've been reunited. No words can express our gratitude. Oh, they have the same glasses and the same little belt thingies. Oh, it's so cute. They have the same glasses. Hope rises. Give me that hope. Alright, so with this many people available to us, we definitely need more houses. We need 2 more. That will only help us, almost only benefit our sick. We have 8 engineers. Between all of these here, we can actually build another medical post. Alright, let's take a break from that and go to our abandoned camp. This camp belonged to the builders of the generator. Their shacks are falling apart. Let's explore. Builder's diary. We found scraps from a diary amongst the remains of a camp. Today we've finished building the generator for the Lords. Now at last we can set out for London and bring our families here to safety. Reads the last entry. Ooh, 45 and 20. I think that's less than last time. Alright, so we can go a little bit further out. Ooh, Frozen Pond might have food. Let's go there. Surprised the Lords haven't come yet. I mean, yes, we could use the wood and steel. How long would it take them to actually go home? 6 hours. This one's 14. And it is definitely further away from home. I mean, we could use the resources. But how cool will it be if they actually get more food? Anybody who's just joining us here, we are surprisingly getting along in hard mode right now in the refugees. I don't have a lot of faith in the temperature dropping right here. I mean, that's gonna just completely destroy our illness. I mean, in a negative way. Alright, so our first 25. A lot of things open up at 25, so we can do another medical post and we can get ahead. I think we need to get people in homes. Or huts. Sorry. So we can satisfy the home situation right now. We have 2 steelworks. Unfortunately, this is not finished building. And we could build another gathering post for coal. What's our coal consumption right now? Hey, look, it's actually not bad. And we're on level 2. We're actually kind of meeting our expectation. Which actually isn't that good. We do want to stockpile a little bit. Alright, what's next here? So we can build another medical post, drop this number down to 50. And then wait for huts. I think that's what the move is. Do we need 75 wood, or do we start research early? Oh my goodness. Ugh. There's so many choices. That's what makes this so good. Look at that. 72, 77, 75 people are hungry. Give me that quest. Alright. Don't want to waste time. Let's do another medical post. This is so bad. This is such an inefficient use of space. Oh my goodness. Oh, the little gap right here. This is so bad. For hard mode? Oh, it's embarrassing. You can cheese the environment events, like saving people from bears, with quick saves if things get down to it. No, I don't want to save skip. There's shame in that for hard mode, in your opinion. I mean, that's true. For hard mode, I mean, you're doing everything else. But you might as well, like, decrease one of those bars, maybe, in the hard mode. Option screen, right? Alright, I'm gonna do medical post. Let's build another tent. Game is unforgiving enough as it is. Indeed. Alright, let's put a hut there. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is the layout that I'm using right now. That I've created for myself. This feels like the fall of Winterhome. Only it's entirely my fault, not just mostly my fault. Sir, do less harm. Sir, a doctor wants to talk about improving radical treatment. I was a field surgeon in the Boer War, and worked with the Royal Society to reduce the rates of limb loss in army hospitals. I believe I can devise a method that will cut the number of amputations during radical treatment. Give him what he needs. Let's decrease our amputations by half. Okay. Oh. I thought we actually need... They're not going to be working during the day anyway. How many... So what's our spread right now? We have 16 able bodies, able adult bodies, 7 educated adult bodies, and 9 children. If we were researching anything, that would be very useful. Hmm. 75. We need 75 wood. Oops, I forgot to put that on a longer shift. So I guess this expansion, actually, I will not get in trouble for doing that, since they didn't implement that until later. 74, right? Or 75? 75. Ugh. Alright. So at least people won't be homeless. We won't have any homeless people. There's no more people who are coming until the loyal people come in, or the royal people, excuse me, until they come in. I don't know. Do we let them stay, or do we deny them? I hope it doesn't look so bad right now. Guard stations. How much time do we have? 2 days. I would really like to start researching first. So there's 2 more hours. I think we'll have enough wood. Oh my gosh, I think we're gonna have enough wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. More sick beds needed. Oh, I just built one. Oh wait, I haven't staffed it yet. Oh, I'll build one. Don't you worry. We weren't already doing that. Alright, there it is. 75. Tier 2 upgrade. Fast selection. Pre-planned. Alright, so we never took anybody out of the hunter huts. Let's do a quick little math sesh. Alright, so we have 6 hunter huts times, times 18. Divided by 2 times 5. 270. So with this many hunter huts, we should be able to support 270. And we still have a bunch of workers and stuff too. Oh, we lost some people out of here. And we're out of engineers. Take him out of there. So what is the timeline on these things? About a day? 2 days? I guess it does take a long time for people to actually get out of the medical posts. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oops. Alright. A little bit more hope. I mean, we have the workers to spare for the guard post, so might as well just keep it up. And keep this maxed out. Get the kids busy. One cookhouse is plenty. The looming threat. Captain, the lookouts at the beacon report a large group of strangers marching in our direction. We have to assume that the lords are coming. Our people are afraid that their worst fears are going to come true. We're going to die in this frozen hell if they force us to leave. Even if they let us stay, they'll turn us into their slaves. We must be ready for it. I see. Face the lords. The prospect of so many lords coming here has caused understandable tension. The conflict between people from different social classes could jeopardize the future of our city. The next few days, the shape of our society may well be completely redefined. Okay. So, Gagabao, you say they are just upgrades? Oh. Well, it's insufficient unless I place that right on top of an existing one. Thanks for the tip there. I don't know if I would actually notice that. Okay, cool. Worker dropped out? No problem. Put that person right back in there. Okay. Alright, so we have a lot of people. Can we build Can we build another wall drill? Is there any other place we can put a wall drill? I don't see one. I'm assuming this is my income for wood. Oh, that's right. And there's so many. Oh, right. And so this group, the first loyal group, I was able to actually see the first loyal group. At this point, I'm actually in a better position than I was last time. I kind of can't believe that that's how that worked. Frozen Ponds, a distinct spot in Frostland. We can use it as a waypoint for further exploration. Oh, that's disappointing. Carry on. All right. What's after this? Another... Nope, snow-covered supplies. 13 hours. All right, let's go. How far away from home are we? 11. We should be able to gather these supplies and make it home before this group comes in, and before we make that choice. So this group, if I remember the quest information, it was... it should be... Gagabao says there should be more spots you can see if to see them if you hover over building and construction over the walls. Yeah, I don't even have the... Like, I can't even, like, click on it. I was going to do that if I had the materials to actually do it. So I think one of the requirements for this group was 100 food. Was 100 food or 100 food plus 100 wood. And that was to send them away with a positive experience, like we're helping them out. And the 100 food was sending them away on another positive note, just not as positive. And then the third one was just like a complete shutdown. Like, nope, you guys are not hanging out in our town. So we are researching this. We won't be able to, this won't be done tomorrow, which is really unfortunate because we're about to get hit by the first cold. Our overcharge at 37% is a little high, and I prefer to actually use it again. The amount of workforce that this provides to us, though, I mean, it's kind of amazing how many people we actually will get. So 15, so that means we could build 1, 2, or 5, 10, 15. We can build 3 or 2 more workshops, because right now we're missing 5 anyway. Or we can build 3 more medical posts, since we haven't done the infirmary yet. Or we can kind of split it down the middle. I would love to accept them. Although I am kind of interested in the entertainment factor of having 2 different, I guess, cities that you'll fight against or something. I don't know what's going to happen with that, actually. So the next thing here. What's our next, like, focus point? So our next goals, here comes the cold. This place is far too cold. Prefer it not to be chilly, but not much we can do about it. Oh no, and these 3 houses too. We can move 1 house over here. Maybe we could remove this little road and put another house over here. No, it won't fit. Oh, crud. That did not math out the way I wanted to. So we could put another steam core out here, or a steam hub. That's a coal mine. I don't think I'm going to use a coal mine. So this pile is actually completely overdone. Okay. So we have 5 engineers. We're doing a bit of research. this is actually not being touched by this by the steam hub. So we could put another steam hub out here. Let's actually explore that a little bit. So we can put what's this mountain symbol? Oh yeah, let's see if we can find another wall drill. Okay, no. It's just the one. Okay. Alright, so we could put another steam hub over here. I think I'd prefer one over here. No particular reason, just because we have more houses over here. And we still have a little bit of range for the fighting arena. If anything, I would prefer to remove these three. Upgraded wall drill it is then. That's the only wood income, yep. That is the truth. So we'll be able to do that. Probably never. We'll probably lose before we'll be able to do that. I mean, as it is, we're going to be beelining to stage 3 here, so we can do upgrade power. We could do overdrive couplings, but I feel like we need a beeline to tier 3. Where beeline came from? I wonder where that phrase actually came from. I don't know where I got that. Heard it once and then just been saying it my whole life. No idea where it came from. Alright, so this isn't going to finish today, which means that we can continue building stuff. We need 100 wood and 100 food in order to satisfy one of the options in this. I think I'm going to want them to join our colony. I'm going to try that this time. I am kind of curious about the sort of narrative of having like two competing cities. So we should, ooh, 10 per hour. I love that sound. The kitchen sounds. It's so good. It's better than like the crying baby from the tent or something. The terrifying sound, gut-wrenching sound. So let's start moving the houses over here, I suppose. No. We need a steam hub for the wood because that's the only wood source we actually have. So let's build 2. We're gonna extend it out here and build up and build out in this direction. Okay, so our steam hub is gonna go right here. Done. I don't know if it's actually gonna touch whatever this thing is. That'd be nice. Be a happy accident, let's be honest. I'm curious. Ambient sounds in this game are really well done. Cookhouses definitely sound better than the Dreadnought. Oh yeah, that's what had the babies, right? The distant crying baby. Oh, along with like the mechanical noises and things. Oh, it's terrible. Alright, we have a few more workers. Might as well throw them around there. This thing is not filled again, so might as well throw some people back in there. It is cold. Oh, it was cold. Guess it's not giving me an alert anymore. Guess there's nobody there. It's about to give me that little alert. People are starving. I hope they're not eating the raw food. Alright, our scouts have arrived at the snow-covered supplies. The mountain sign is for the outpost later, if I remember. I think they don't need heat like Beacon. Oh, yeah. Beacon doesn't need heat. I I don't think the beacon needs heat. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I usually stick it out in the middle of nowhere. Snow-covered supplies. The snow covering the crates is deep, but we're sure there are some valuable supplies buried down there. Maybe some raw food. Precious supplies. Under the snow, we uncovered many crates full of supplies. There's no telling who might have left them here. Let's take those resources. Oh, yes. That's what I was hoping for. Steam lorry. Okay, this probably has a steam core. I'm not super interested in the steam core at the moment. 16 hours to arrive. Alright, so they still have 2 days. Or a day and 4 hours. Okay, cool. As planned, we'll have more food. I think that influx of raw food, we should finally be able to stop people from eating the raw food. Oh, this has 4 sick absences. That's what's going on. Alright, hold on. Okay. Alright, so that should increase the efficiency here, and then we can actually utilize our raw food. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize there's so many people sick. There's only one person working in that kitchen. And it was a child too, the poor kid. Fewer amputations. Sir, the doctor who was trying to improve radical treatment is here. He was reporting a breakthrough. It's certainly an unorthodox method, and my learned colleagues would be appalled. Excuse me, I can't read. It's getting late for me. I can't read anything, can't speak or anything. Appalled at the experiments I had to perform, but it works. I expect the number of amputations during radical treatment to be halved. He seems eager to get back to his everyday work and try his new method. Well done, sir. They give us 1 engineer? Oh yeah, it does. Alright, cool. Alright. So 100 wood and 100 food. That's our goal. It's our hard mode made harder goal. They are unarmed. Captain, the approaching strangers are carrying no weapons. Whatever their intentions, they have no means of attacking us, but people are wary. It's a trick to catch us off guard. The lords are cunning. Those leeches would do anything to get back at us, mark my words. We'll see. They're gonna join us, so we'll see. They're definitely gonna join our colony. If we can get 100 wood and 100 food rations, I think that's what the requirement is. Or it's just like join us or something, I don't know. Okay. So what's our death count at? 66. Alright, we are 10 less deaths than our last playthrough. That's progress. It was mostly from hunger, too. Why is this only at 20%? What's going on? Nobody's out sick. What's wrong with these workers? They just have no passion. No passion in those workers. So, we could... What's going to be after that, after we hit the 100? We still have 3 more hours, so we're going to hit 100, and we're probably going to have maybe 10? 15? Sweet, look at that. Oh my goodness, Steam Hub. I love Steam Hubs. Little by little, it gets better each time. It is little by little, but it does start getting better. Why is that one not have the little icon? Oh, because it doesn't have the long shift. Well, that was a mistake. 8 sick absences. We could probably put a Steam Hub out there. Let's check on our economy of coal. It's not great. So, as far as resources go, I think we need another gathering post to offset our coal distribution here. I'm gonna move 3, so they're both equal. And law just came up, yes, thank you. Alright, so what comes after guard stations? Propaganda center. I haven't seen any of these before, I've never done order. To keep things running smoothly, we need to stay informed about our people's concerns and have a way of spreading the news we want them to hear. New building, propaganda center. The building responsible for informing citizens what is truth, what the truth is, and supplying us with information about our people's attitudes. Can only be one. Oh, we get a power. Ooh, it costs 10 wood. That's interesting. A bulletin. A new bulletin delivered to every household will reassure people that we're protecting our city by maintaining order. Ooh, it's kind of fun. Prison. Thief. Oh, he's so sad. Oh no, why does this guy have like a rag over his head or something? His hands look so big. Those gloves. Adds a lot of girth. Alright, those who threaten the stability of our city have to be isolated for the good of us all. New building, prison, new ability, round up. Used to catch wrongdoers. Prisoners will abandon their misguided views. Prison guards will round up wrongdoers and put them in prison. They'll go after the discontented dissidents. Dissidents. I don't know what that word is. And other troublemakers. Prisoners will be returned to society after 4 days. Wrongdoers will be locked up. Discontent will fall. Gotcha. Alright, so propaganda center is hope, and prison is discontent. So what is patrol? Ensuring safety and order is of utmost importance to the long-term survival of our city. New ability, patrol, guard station. 10 food rations, that makes sense. The guards will patrol the streets near their guard stations to maintain law and order. They'll have to provide them with extra food rations for their efforts. Discontent will fall, hope will rise slightly. So this is kind of like a an in-between. Kind of like that one. Food rations doesn't excite me too much, but it is cheaper than steel and wood, which right now we are kind of like... Patrol is OP. Ooh. About foreman. 10 food rations. A foreman will ensure that everybody at this facility works to the best of their ability. And that's right, efficiency. OP in hard mode? That sounds great. 10 food rations. I'm gonna do this one. Will reduce discontent. Does it say, like, discontent will fall? Oh my goodness. Fall versus, like, slight? Oh man. You can use it every day. Well, if we have food rations, if you can keep up with the food, it's really nice. I'm gonna sign that one. Oh, yes. That's actually exciting. That might be... Maybe we're gonna turn for the better now, instead of turning for the worse constantly. Cold homes. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that they can fall ill when it's cold. Let's heat some homes. You'll have to start heating 13 of the cold homes within 2 days. Keep them heated for 2 days. Pretty sure it's about to get a little bit colder right here. I think that's what that little tick is. So we won't be able to actually make any of this will at all better. We won't be able to do this at all. We can do it with the overcharge, but we're currently at like 35%, and we won't be able to run that for 2 days. We don't have the guard thing. So yeah, these missions are totally traps. I think I'll take the discontent slight rise. We're almost past the T. If we're past the T, stop doing discontent stuff, but if you're behind the T, it's kind of safe. So we have 10 food rations right now. I'm just going to use it. Oh, wow, that's a huge decrease for discontent. Oh my goodness, look at, we're not in like dark red anymore. Oh my goodness, are we going to survive? Are we going to be able to do this? I'm starting to gain hope. False hope, most likely. We don't have the food. Maybe tomorrow we'll have the food. Oh no, too many sick people are in the hunter's hut. I don't want that. We're actually gonna have extra food even after we use the power. Speaking of, let's upgrade this one. And then we'll complete this quest. Hope will rise slightly.